Alright guys, welcome back to Auto Mafia. This is going to be vlog number dos. So, hopefully you guys are liking these. I mean, obviously this is only the second one, so hopefully you like the first one and you like this one. Just let me know in the comments, but here we go. So, this one we're going to be talking about Wes, cars. Our favorite topic, right? So, we're just going to do my car history real quick. So, my car history, when I was in high school, for $3,000, my dad bought me, yeah I know, bought by my parents. Hey, I didn't have a job, I played a lot of sports, did a lot of school. So in high school, my dad bought me a 1990 Ford Ranger Wrangler Edition. Extended cab, 5-speed manual, transfer case, V6, 4-wheel drive, off-road tires, basically a 3-inch lift stock. I loved that truck. See if I can find a picture of it and I'll throw it up on here, but I love that truck to death, guys. It was awesome. It was really fast. Not. I thought it was pretty fast. We cut the exhaust fell off of it and we cut it out and we put a glass pack in, so it didn't sound half bad for a little V6. You can do about 105, 110 if I pushed it. Only had to do that a couple times, but mostly we jumped the thing. And I destroyed a couple wheel bearings, made the brakes go out, so I ran into the garage. Lots of fun stuff, right? So that's your first car. I mean, that's what you do, right? So my next car after I went to college, I bought a 1991, I know I'm a 90s guy, I guess, a 1991 Z28 Camaro. That's 305. Was it throttle button? No, it was a TPI. That's tuned port injection. Looked kind of weird. But a little 305. It ran pretty rough. All we did was adjust the timing, give it a new distributor cap, new distributor, not a rotor, thing that goes around the side of it. Maybe there's a rotor, yeah. New distributor, new rotor, new cap, new spark plug wires, new thermostat elbow because I broke the crappy Chinese aluminum cast one that was on there when I would tighten it down. I was new to working on cars, just broke it. Then I pulled out all the interior because I'd had kind of a funky, randomly colored interior. I pulled all the interior out, and you know what I did with that? I painted it all black. I dyed it black. I bought new carpet for it. I put in kicker sound system, kicker speakers all the way around. It was starting to look pretty good. I think I put a Corbeau racing seat in it. I used Hawk's 3rd gen parts for that. I know they're not very big, they're kind of weird. 3rd gen Camaros are awesome, I love them, but they are just kind of out there. So, not the easiest to find parts for. But I will tell you one thing, I don't know what exhaust was on that car, but oh my god, it sounded good. It was the lowest pitch exhaust note I think I have ever had in my entire life on any car. I loved that thing. Oh my gosh, it was awesome. So I don't think I have an exhaust clip, but if I can find one, I'll play it. You know, we'll throw a little video up here for you guys. But oh man, I loved that car. So after that one, I was building it. I wanted to do an LS swap in it, but then the new Mustangs were coming out, and I had a 0.5% interest, $35,000 loan I had available to me. Had to use that, right? So the new 2011 5.0s were coming out, and I was getting really annoyed with my Camaro because it had the wiring gremlins. I know. If anyone's had a 3rd gen Camaro, they know about wiring gremlins. Oh, terrible. Sometimes it would run with the key in, sometimes it would run with the key out. Sometimes it would hate the key that would go in it because there's a stupid little chip on the key. So of course, you know, I did the resistor fix and everything, but then driving it from Montana down to Colorado Springs, I had a T-top blowout. Just completely shot 150 feet in the air over the car behind me, landed off on the side of the road, just scratched. It was insane, stuck right into the dirt one corner down. But yeah, I couldn't get the T-top to latch after that. Apparently it was never latching before. Then the windows started not to want to go up or down, and then one fell off the rail. So I was just getting fed up with the car. I wasn't super knowledgeable about cars back then, so I couldn't really, fix it. I had all the seats reupholstered, so they looked awesome. But yeah, I just was getting sick of it, so I sold it. I bought it for, I think I bought it for 2,500 bucks, and I'm pretty sure I sold it after doing all the work to it for like $3,000 or 3,500. No, I bought it for 1,500 and I sold it for 2,500. So I think I probably paid for the mods I had in it, but I mean, it was a good car. I really enjoyed having it until it started breaking like that. But so moving on, yeah, I bought the 2011 Mustang. So I had a 2011 Mustang 5.0 candy apple red 6-speed manual transmission, first one in Colorado, 331 gears. Plain Jane cloth interior, base model GT, light as you can get. So this is when I really started getting into cars, when I bought that thing. I hooked up with a group of friends. We started a car club down in Colorado Springs. It was the Air Force Academy where I was going to school. So we started the United States Air Force Academy Cadet Car Club. Some of my buddies were in that with me, and we just really got into it. Started going to the Nationals at Bandimere Speedway for the NHRA Nationals, and it was awesome. So that got me into cars. I got the 2011, and I had the first one. So I decided I wanted to really start racing it. So I took it down there, and pretty sure the best I could manage when it was fully stock was just below a 14. It was probably like a 13.9 or 8 or something. Now, before you guys are like, oh my god, you can't drive. Bandimere Speedway is like 6,000 feet above sea level, okay? 6,000 feet above sea level makes it so your car goes like a second to a second and a half slower. For instance, that high 13 was running with 2005 Corvettes. They were running 13 stock, okay? All cars run super slow. Your little Honda that you think would be a 13-second car, it'd probably run a 15 in Denver. That's all I'm saying, all right? Now, I'm not bashing on Hondas because I've built a few of them. I love them. I can't wait to get another CRX. This VW buggy, if you guys are watching, I don't know if it'll be up yet. Probably not by the time I post this, but our little VW buggy, we're probably going to put a K24A2 in it. So I know my Hondas. But anyway, so I get into racing, and yeah. So first thing I do is I get a CNL intake for it. I get a Bama, or Bama, however you want to say it, lifetime tune for it with a little X3 tuner from SCT, which I now sell. I will beat anybody's price on SCT tuners. Just PM me, guys. You will not believe how low I can get them. It's awesome. So anyway, yeah, we got it tuned. Put the intake on it. I put an aluminum drive shaft on it. I changed the gears from 331s to 373s. We also put American Racing long tube headers, 1 7/8 primaries, 3-inch collectors, 3-inch off-road, no cats, X-pipe on it, and then Magnaflow competition catback exhaust. I'll let you guys listen to the competition catback first, and then we'll do the full exhaust clip with the headers and no cats or nothing. Yep. I have the 2011 Mustang GT with Magnaflow catback exhaust. There's a 2011 Mustang with American Racing headers, off-road X-pipe, and Magnaflow catback exhaust. So yeah, doesn't that sound sweet? Man, I love that car. So after this, it was pretty fast. My fastest time, I believe I ran, was like a 13:06 or a 13:01 or a 13 flat at like 109 miles an hour. For you guys that know, 109 miles an hour usually gets you faster than a 13. So the car was pretty quick, but it was at sea level. I've never driven that car below like 4,000, feet above sea level altitude. For those of you guys that don't know anything, or you do know something, the density altitude where I raced it was usually somewhere between 7,000 and 12,000. Yeah, That sucks. So, you know why the car was running 13s. And a 13 flat beat a couple of Z06 Corvettes. Not only that, that 13 flat car may or may not have made it up to 165, 170, 176 for my GPS mile per hour on the freeway down in Mexico. So, it was fast. It did beat an Evo 10. The guy never came out to race again after we beat him. Roll race, we were going well over 100 miles an hour, and I was just pulling on him little bit by little bit. And that guy had upgraded turbo and everything else, so that's up to that car. After that, I started getting into, I got a CRX because somebody told me that I would never be able to build a Honda. I only need muscle cars. So I bought a CRX, put a B18C in it, fully caged it. I'll throw a link up to the car. I'm going to make a little video of that car. Eventually sold that, unfortunately. But yeah, after that I had a little Honda Ruckus scooter. That thing was awesome, 110 miles per gallon. After the Ruckus, we got I believe it was a 93 Nissan hardbody in trade for the CRX. I just fixed that and flipped it, lime green, flat black paint, my first paint job. Slammed that thing down on the rails, had air suspension in bags, it was cool. At that time I bought the red Mustang that I have a video up of, that I ran 15s and supercharged it and ran 13s, and that was a fun car. I actually regret selling it now. I should have just kept it and kept building it, but then I bought this blue car, which is now the car that I hate. It's too nice. It's blown 2 engines already because it was supercharged. And in between that, I've owned a slew of other Fox bodies that I've bought to flip. So I do have the 79 now that we're building for the drag car, and then I have the car I'm in now, my Mercury Capri, the 2008 hybrid. So that's my quick list. I do also have currently a 2011 Harley Davidson 48 Special. I love that bike. It's got a lot of work done to it. I'll do a profile on that bike as well, and on each one of the cars. So check out the videos on the Auto Mafia vehicle profiles. That basically says West Cars. All right, so go through, check out my cars, Auto Mafia cars, and just let me know what you think of them. I'm actually getting to work right now, so it's gonna be a good day. We're gonna throw some more items up on the website and hang out with you guys some more. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this and enjoyed me talking. So let me know in the comments below what you think. Remember, like, share, subscribe, and let me know what you want me to talk about next. Keep those tires smoking, the flashing lights behind you, and pick that speed up.